everybody, I'm Tom Vassell and welcome to the Dice Tower. Now this is a video I'm talking real briefly about Dice Tower West 2019. Now if you're not coming to Dice Tower West, this may not mean a lot to you. The convention is sold out, but you know, maybe you just want to learn more about it so you can see if you're possibly interested in coming out in 2020. But if you're coming to 2019 Dice Tower West, I want to tell you a little bit about the convention and just kind of explain what's going on, get you a little hyped up for it. Now, first of all, you'll have to realize this is the first time we've done Dice Tower West. It is an outgrowth of MeepleCon, which has been run for the past couple years, but realize that there's going to be some growth changes. I mean, that's one of the reasons we capped attendance. We're trying to make it as good as we possibly can, but you know, there may be hang-ups. Please bear with us. We're trying to make this a great con. One of the things about Dice Tower Con is it's going to be a con about playing games, right? That's the main focus of the con. There's other stuff, panels and things like that, but it's mostly about playing games. And this one it's 24 hours, right? But it starts at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, which is something different, right? So we're starting at night, and then you can play and just consistently play. There's going to be a big library of games. We're constantly adding new games to this library and hope to get more as time goes by. And so starting at 7 p.m. on Wednesday all the way up to 3 p.m. Sunday, and even after 3 p.m. Sunday the library closes down, but you could still stay all the way to midnight Sunday playing your own games or what have you. So there's a good library of games with over 1,000 games, and like I said, we're constantly working on having more. Not only that, there will be other things there. We're going to have 40 plus exhibitors up there, a lot of different great people. I've looked at all of them. They're going to be there on Thursday from 12 to 6, on Friday and Saturday from 10 to 6, and on Sunday from 10 to 12. So if you want to go by and spend time talking to all these publishers, you can. And one of the reasons that you should is because if you go by and talk to each of the publishers and get one of our little passports and get a sticker from each publisher, you're entered into a contest on Saturday night. We'll announce winners. You know, you can just enter by dropping your passport book in, but if you have all the stickers filled out, you can win Dice Tower Cruise. You can win a paid trip for Dice Tower Con, and so, or even Dice Tower West next year. So that would be some fun prizes, and it also gives you a chance to go around and talk to a lot of great publishers who are going to be there. So that raffle is at 7 p.m. on Saturday. Other things that are going on, there is a flea market swap meet on Sunday afternoon. Now this is a real casual thing. Dice Tower West is not taking any liability for this, but basically you can show up. It's going to be at noon. You'll be able to bring things and sell them or trade them with other people. We'll see how it goes. This may change as the years go by. For right now, we're trying to keep it pretty informal. There's also, if you go online to the schedule of events, there's a chance different attendees can make games and you can sign up to play them. Personally, that's not how I want to do games. I want to just go and pick up a game with people. But if you want a specific game at a certain time, you can certainly go do that signing up there. You want some games? Well, there's going to be 70 play-to-win games. If you've never seen play-to-win before, basically you play the game, you can check it out over the course of the convention and play these, and on Saturday night, every time you play a game, you'll put in the information that you played it. One of the people who played that game will then win each of those 70 games. So if that's all you do the whole convention is play these play-to-win games, there's a good chance you'll take one home with you. There's also going to be a hot games area where there'll be some of the hot games with people who are going to be there to help volunteers to teach games to you, and a demo area, different companies like CMON, Indie Cards and games, Renegade games, Colossal games. They're going to be there running demos, maybe even some tournaments throughout each of the days. Roxley is going to be running a Dice Throne tournament. You might have seen us playing that here live on the channel. Super fun game. And even Wizards of the Coast is going to be there with a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons adventure modules, and you can sign up and make your own character and go through, and you know, if you said, I always wonder what this role-playing game stuff is like, here's a chance for you. And then, of course, as a good convention, we'll have a giant version of Small World, Giant Takinoko, River Dragon, Giant Azul, things like that, maybe some dexterity games that you can play. And then there's going to be some smaller Envoy Nevada State Champions. You want to play Diamonds, Coup, Nevermore, Wordsy, Ice Cool, Pyramid Poker, New York Slice, Skull King, and Dimension. It's a chance for you to come and play those. Now, even though I said that the convention is all about gaming, there are going to be some events and stuff going on. There's some panels. We're going to be doing a top 10 live there. We'll be doing, I'll be doing a discussion with Rado from his channel, Richard Hammond. He and I will talk back and forth. We're going to have a Wits and Wagers games you can show into, the West Coast Pitch Card Championship, our new Deathmatch 2019. You might want to bring gloves if you're going to be involved with that one. Just stuff to make it fun, but you don't have to go to these things. You can just go to them and watch them and have a great time. And lots of folks from the Dice Tower network are going to be there. Me and Sam and Z and Eric and Mandy and Suzanne and the Murph brothers and Roy and Ambi and Crystal and many other folks are going to be there. And there's going to be an area where you can always go by the area and maybe find one of the people from Dice Tower playing games, and you have a chance to get into those games. Realize, of course, mathematically, we can't play games with everybody. But I will try to play with as many as I can, and more importantly, if you are there and you see me, come up to me. I could be in the middle of playing a game. I could be doing something somewhere. Come say hi. That's why we're there. We want to know that you are there. But it's not just there to see us. Of course, I hope you're going to meet all kinds of gamers. So look for the teacher wanted and players wanted signs. Utilize those signs. If you don't know, if you're like, oh, I'm kind of intimidated by that, then just look for a table that says players wanted and join that table and play a game with them. And maybe you will likely meet some great friends. Dice Tower West is going to be a fantastic time. I've been looking forward to this for a year. I cannot wait to go back. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fantastic. And you get to go to the inaugural one. We plan to do this for many years to come. So I look forward to seeing you there. Of course, you can check out the website at dicetowerwest.com. See the schedule of the different events there. But most importantly, just remember, just lots of fun, open gaming. And of course, if you have questions, you can email us at dicetowerwest@dicetower.com, and we'll try to answer anything that you might have there, or you can find out a lot more information on the website. Until next time, I'm Tom Vassell. You've been watching the Dice Tower. Dice Tower West, coming soon.